Hey there, baby dolls. I'm giving you another yummy update. It's me, your friend, the Sami. And a stablecoin SuperCycle is actually happening right now. Did you know that? Check it out. Stablecoin explosion. Friends, a lot of the YouTube stock market dudes, I want to own the Johnson & Johnson baby bomb powder. Those guys, they are all talking about stablecoins. They're so excited about them, which is just funny because, you know why, friends? You know when we go risk off in crypto, which is like almost never for pretty much everyone. Well, in stock market world, when they go risk off, they buy bonds. So they get the bills and the bonds and the short-term interest rate products. That's what they do over there. And they'll lock it in for 6 months or 1 year and they'll earn like a 4% yield. You're like, bro, 4% yield? 4% yield? It costs me that in slippage to buy my freaking tokens. That's what you earn in the year? Yeah, it's just a different paradigm, you know. It's because, look, they give up the upside, but also they just don't want to wake up with everything's just down 99%. You know what I mean? So look at this. Stablecoins exploding across the financial system. It is infiltrating stock market normies, okay? Remember, stablecoins are going to give access to crypto market participants by the normies. They're going to come in and go, oh, I've got stable coins. I don't want to ever lose my money. And they're like, okay, cool. Come into crypto because we can give you more yield. And they just sit there with their money, right? So it's going to be great. Some big movements happened recently as well. So there's a rumored Richard Hart wallet here that moved 80,000 Bitcoin. And it recently moved 20,000 just now, which is strange because Richard returns back from his hiatus of like 7 days. And he made a post about PulseX Conference. So shout out once again to RH Maxi, everyone out there hosting the PulseX Conference online. So you can actually see it right here. If you type in PulseX Conference, here you have RH Max. This is beautiful. So it's awesome. It's like 6.5 hours. Look at this cute little Pokemon thing out here. This is awesome. Mr. Joyful Danish as well. So you have even Aubrey here. You got Mr. Pyro. Got everyone out here. SJ. Everyone out here. Period. See that, friends? This is a growing, thriving community. This is not worthy of this price manipulation, suppression, 470 million market cap. Okay, I'm just going to say this. I really do think it's Richard. I think it's Richard selling. Now, it's strange, though, because there are some big wallets. It's not him selling. But yeah, but okay. That's probably part of the plan where he's like, if you're suppressing the price, it's to get other weekends out, right? So that's just how I rationalize it. Yeah, it could stay at zero forever, or maybe something big happens. Someone moved 20,000 BTC recently as well, like I mentioned out to here. So this is cool. I'm just thinking, man, imagine some of that bridged over with LibertySwap, which I've got to show you as well. So I've got a big full PulseChain news update video going to come for you later on. But there's a new protocol that's been worked on for 4 years, but just appeared. LibertySwap.finance. Okay, LibertySwap. And if you notice, I've actually put on notifications now. I'm just going to tell you something. LibertySwap, it talks like Richard. It talks like him, man. The way it talks is just, look, people are worried about Richard Hart being silent for 7 days. Meanwhile, I wake up every day and see this. PulseChain is awesome. That's 2,000, like, you know, like Simplex. Richard uses that, you know what I mean? So $1 target, that's beautiful. Now, why is this important, friends? Because LibertySwap, you just got to be careful, man. What if it's not him? What if it's someone trying to scam us? Oh, no, I'm just like so paranoid from everything. But they're building all the cross-chain bridges. You see? Cuckbase, Solana, Pui, Meth, Throbbing Hood, Binance. More are coming. This account, I'll give you my post later on, it said they're going to implement 40. There might be also include Bitcoin. So you want to know why? Well, you just got to think about this, okay? Before you do marketing, right, it releases all the bridges and it's like it prepares the next phase. Also, it said it's going to add privacy. I'm giving you another juicy, yummy update for that. It's going to add privacy in terms of, because there's heaps of chains, you don't know where the money's all come from. It connects to everywhere, and it improves financial rights privacy, which is what everyone has by default, right? Everyone has that. So you can't go out and see the deals made between a bank to another bank, for example. You know what I mean? Why? Because it's private. So that's just how society functions, yeah? So that's what we'll probably see. We'll see that this is going to be rolled out, all these bridges and stuff rolled out, then I guess there'll be literally a button press week where we flip the switch and a giant colossal marketing thing starts. I don't know how exactly it's going to look like. What does it mean? Videos? Does it mean spamming? I don't know, friends. Does it mean PulseChain gets listed on all the exchanges? OKEx, Binance, and thing, bang, 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 bang. Does it just get listed everywhere? Could be that as well. Does it mean Richard return streaming? Could it also be accompanied with the greenest logo in crypto, incentive token, right here? Here's the greenest logo in crypto. A yield farm on PulseX, or a selection of them, which is like basically going to invite everyone from all of crypto to come in and earn the yield. You know, there could be that as well. So obviously we're just going to reserve our breath until it comes out, but that's pretty much what all this stuff has been spoken about, especially on here. Also, just something strange, the word LibertySwap as well, friends. LibertySwap up here. It looks like, it feels like it's a Richard Hart term, because he looked at World Liberty Finance from Donald Trump. And he said, oh yeah, the word liberty is cool. People like liberty, and you know what I mean? And also the flame here looks like a little Donald Trump, kind of like his hair. So that's funny too. Friendly reminder as well. So apart from all of these are happening, but not yet. Okay, so we need Ethereum. It's still got a 3 around it. You know, we don't want to see Ethereum 3,000. We want to see it above 4, not even 4. You know, I wouldn't even accept 4,999. 4,999. I want to see it tick 5. Trade at 5, so people, when big institutions, when they buy in, now they start talking to us. 10, 15, 20, 25. I want to see those numbers. Right now, we're like, nah, we're at 3. You know what I mean? I want to get above that. Until then, we need permission to be bullish, and it's been granted. PDI is a ping pong coin, and just for you, baby dolls. Ha! I got a ping pong for us. Okay? PDI is a ping pong coin, friends, because it's not a stable coin. All right? Stable coin, it's a ping pong coin. Stable coins are regulated. Stable coins are from the government. Stable coins need some some big registration, register for the US Fed and all these other stuff. They need a blacklist function, so it will be something different. If I show you some of the prices though, this is the Pulse price on the daily chart out here. Nothing really to change here at all, friends. Even on the weekly up here, it's still in this channel. I'm just hoping that we're so ready to go. It's just been so long. Yeah, man, we're just waiting for it as well. There's been a big giant hex seller out here. This is the hex pulse ratio. It's flipped out on a weekly super chat. This ratio is pretty stable. You know what I mean? So no one cares about these ratios anymore because ratios make things on the US dollar down look good. Hopefully we broke through resistance here. Hopefully the first resistance we get to is the highest fib, 17 cents. And you never know if it goes down. This is what would be my dream. That hex goes 17, tops up here, comes back down to like this fib. Right, and then I get to do another fib, and I'm like, oh wow, what if it went again to the highest fib again? So I did from here to here. That's 17 cents back down to like 10 cents, and then I did a Fibonacci from that 17 back to 10. And where will the highest fib take us? 42 cents. That would be great. That would be fantastic. But I know it's not the all-time high, but actually remember that's just P hex. And if I show you the price chart, it would be about a 72x return from today. If we got that. I know big ifs and buts, and I just drew a bunch of squiggly lines, so we're allowed to hope and cope for high prices. Speaking of hoping and coping, PDI update out here. It's back down to around 0.4 cents around here. Maybe it's doing a bit of those skitsy triangle stuff. That's what it does, skitsy triangle before we go up here. Remember, the global pegging nipple event will be at 1 cent. We've cleared all the levels of FUD out here. All these cute levels of FUD. Much higher to go. We've got more discussions coming out there, coming in later. Also, something interesting, friends. I got to throw it out here. Thank you to Philip for this, otherwise known as Philip. LibertySwap Finance, right? It was made 4 years ago. I think the website. And someone found the information on their website. Actually, I'll show you this. Thank you to Philip. I'll actually put it out here, just so we can have a look at on a zoom up closer. There's an email attached to the account from 2020, registered in July 2021. Created. That is, friends, that's a PulseChain sacrifice date month. So this has been thought of, PulseChain sacrifice date, LibertySwap Finance. Like he had the name already. Wow. And there's only one email contact. His name is James. and it's a Yahoo account. James 485713. Remember, Maria Glitterpants, his name is James. James Osborne. Not Oz died, Osborne. So, wow, that's wild. Let's see what happens. Maybe you haven't seen it by now as well, friends. I made a full video episode. Thank you to Ivan. Ivan has made about a 4-minute end of his stream. He commented on PulseChain Richard Hart. He's basically saying, where's Richard? We need the Messiah to return and stuff out here. He was commenting on that. Just a friendly reminder to say everyone knows. So, Ivan sold his Pulse for soy. So here is the Pulse soy ratio. So I guess Ivan, yeah, it's pretty much, it still hasn't moved anywhere, right? But yeah, if this thing snaps up, then it pretty much changes. That's what we've all been waiting for. Like, it's just been going down and down and down and down since forever. So it'll be nice if we just see some big freaking candle that just goes bang like that, and then it flags and it goes up. That'd be great. But yeah, I'm just coping. I just drew some squiggly lines out here. So I really advise you in a very family-friendly way, watch my video clip of that. Watch my, not my video clip, my whole episode, which I've got right here. Honest! The truth! Because you learn some stuff in there, friends. By learn a lot, learn a bit. I mean, I learn a lot, actually, to correct myself. Because, like, I was here last bull market, dude. I was here every minute of the day. Everyone who sounded really smart about adoption got it totally wrong. Totally wrong, dude. Totally wrong. Doge did a 220x. Then in SHIB. And you know, like, just so many things. And Hex went up. Hex was the dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things where I'm just like, because I was listening to the smart guys. You know what they were saying back then, friends? That Uniswap was going to put the fee switch. We all got dusted on our Uniswap coins because we thought they were going to put the fee switch because they're making all this money. Uniswap scum done nothing. You know, and then all the DeFi tokens, all of them get dumped on. So it was just, and everyone went for metaverse gaming Ponzi stuff and DeFi 2.0. So you'll learn a lot from there. Where to from here? It's time for Ethereum to get out of the Hotel Cuck Chair. Here is Bitcoin and Solana making sweet, sweet love in here. And here is Ethereum on the Hotel Cuck Chair. Shout out to the Dick with Butt Army sitting out here. Thank you to Baby Doll as well, the gentle sir in my telegrams, who made that picture. That's awesome. I love that. So I'm not going to get excited until Ethereum's above $5,000. And for the rest of us, we're just going to cheer on these higher prices. Macro and everything, friends, is just saying, I'm still holding, okay? And then we're just, I think we're in that phase now where we have to go discover higher prices, wear ourselves out a bit, and then we can bring in the next FUD where I remind everyone, remember, a bull market is where we're still climbing the wall of worry. Like, we're so worried that it's over. Oh, the 4-year cycle says it's all over. I go, brother, we haven't had any euphoria. They haven't done the 4-year government debt rollover. They haven't done that. I'm still believing. So we're going to get to that. Until that point, friends, you're going to keep your nipples pegged. Like and subscribe, belly button and all. I will catch you soon.